So today I'll talk through the Action Fleet transforming playset here, the Hoth version. There's really only two variations to this, and really the major variation is actually in the snowspeeder itself. So I highlighted this in the snowspeeder video, but mainly you can see the difference in the paint schemes on these two. That the one in this hand, it has the point that's easiest to point out is the 4 dots here on the side. And then on this one, obviously it doesn't have that. The other thing that's a kind of a giveaway on it is there's a little black dot right there. On some of these, again, I think just with how the paint application was done, some of them are darker than others in terms of how the paint app is, so every one is relatively unique. You can see with the one in this hand here, there's actually some gray paint on there, and then you can see on the flap the difference in the color, that one of them is filled in. This one's got the gray paint on it, and the other one is not painted. Now, from a figure perspective, this comes with a couple figures. The snowspeeder actually just comes with one figure. He typically has just a gray line on the helmet. There's no other really outstanding characteristics for the actual pilot, but that's basically it. So now we'll go ahead and open this up. So this has got the Ralph McQuarrie art on both sides. It actually has a little handle here that pops up, so you could carry it around. To open it, you push down on this little orange tab. That releases it. And then it opens all the way up. So on the back side here, you've got a couple different things. This one arm actually comes up. And this little thing here plugs right on top of that. So that way you could lift up your speeder if you wanted to. It also has the lasers here that are actually fixed in. These things are kind of hard to get out. This set has the Y-shaped laser on it. I have not seen, as I've been looking around, I haven't seen any sets that have the plus-shaped laser on it. So I think this one only has that. And again, you'll see that by the turret gun here. This actually will go on the front. But this is basically the best way to store this, is to have this set in there. You have the tower here that lifts up. Then you also have a little Bacta tank here that spins around. This actually does open up, so you could put a figure inside there if you wanted to. But it's got a little sticker on the inside. You've got a small little snow speeder. And then you have your door here that opens. This is where basically all the figures are stored. So again, this comes with your one speeder pilot, or your one rebel pilot. It comes with a Leia Hoth version. It comes with the medical droid. So this is a different medical droid than the one that actually comes in the Droid 16 figure pack. This is just a little bit smaller, a little less detail on it. You've got your Wampa. And then you also have, I think this is Han here on the Tauntaun. So you can see I still have mine tied on there. Just didn't want to take it off because you'll lose it. But this actually does have a little bit of articulation in the legs. The legs move around a little. And then, obviously the figure can come off. Sorry, not the articulation in the legs. The Tauntaun can move up and down like that. The other thing here on the back is we actually have this is the little fueling line. So on a lot of the Action Fleet ships, there's this little peg hole in here in the top, which there's been some questions about. This is actually supposed to be designed for this set, so you could then go ahead and set this down, fuel it up. And then You have, again, some sticker applications that go on here. You got some stairs that come up. There's some seats that move around in here. And then you've got your ion cannon, and this part here, you'll see as I turn this around, this part as you move around, and this is the firing mechanism to shoot the laser out. So I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. So now we'll go ahead and turn this thing around. So as we're looking at the front, there's a couple guns that are on here. There's actually your Wampa cave. And then right here is actually a pretty cool feature where you could actually take a figure and stick them in here upside down. So you could take Luke. It's a bummer that this set didn't come with a Luke, but you could basically hang them upside down in there. Like you can see Leia's hanging upside down in there right now. And that's actually really cool, a cool feature to this. You've got some markings here on the ground, some AT-AT and AT-ST. This door opens up so that you could have the figures come in and out. And then on the crashed AT-AT here, you got the top that comes up, and then you actually have the cabin that comes up as well. Tilt that down so you can see it. So inside of each one is just a couple stickers. You could actually put some figures inside of there if you wanted to. And then you have your turret gun here. So this guy connects on here. It only fits on one way, and it allows for the figures to be able to go underneath and through here. But you could also put one up here in the top. That. And then here is the gun, so put the laser in. And then you've got your little firing mechanism here. This turns all the way around. And then again, I'll show you this ion cannon. So this is actually pretty cool. Thing shoots out pretty fast. And that is basically your Hoth Action Fleet playset. Again, to store this thing, easiest way I've found to do it is to take this turret gun, turn it sideways, and put it in here like that. Store all your figures back inside. Pull this thing off. Lay this guy down. Thing will stick on there. And then you put your little speeder right here. Drop that guy down inside. And then from there, put the figures back in the door. Close it back up. And then you're all set to take it somewhere else. So there you go. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Thanks.